Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Will Rich convince Taylor to seek a second opinion? The Bold and the Beautiful, October 2, 2024. As Taylor battles her diagnosis, Rich pushes for another chance at hope. In Wednesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig will reconsider her stance after seeing the depth of Ridge Forrester's, Thorsten K. emotions. With Ridge unable to accept Taylor's diagnosis, he's determined to explore every option to save her, including seeking a second medical opinion. Despite Taylor's reluctance, Ridge refuses to sit idly by and watch her deteriorate. Although Taylor doubts another doctor will offer anything new, Ridge remains hopeful. He's received a list of top cardiologists from Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, with Dr. Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, among them. Longtime B&B fans will recognize Dr. Grace as the mother of Paris and Zoe Buckingham, and as Katie Logan's Heather Tom, former cardiologist. Ridge insists that Taylor sees Dr. Grace immediately, labeling this situation an emergency. Dr. Buckingham, who's able to fit Taylor into her schedule, will conduct a series of tests to assess the seriousness of Taylor's condition. As Taylor anxiously awaits the results, Ridge stands by her side, hoping for a breakthrough. Meanwhile, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, is reconsidering his future. After Katie Logan, Heather Tom, pitches an internship at Forrester Creations, Will is warming up to the idea, despite his initial hesitation. He knows how much this opportunity means to Katie and decides to pursue it, leading to an upcoming pitch of his own to Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Mythinswood, about why Forrester Creations is where he belongs. As Ridge continues to fight for Taylor's health, the results of her tests could change everything. At the same time, Will takes his first steps towards shaping his future, potentially bringing a new generation into the Forrester fold. Stay tuned to The Bold and the Beautiful to see how these emotional storylines unfold. In the glamorous, drama-filled world of The Bold and the Beautiful, the twists and turns of relationships never cease to captivate audiences. Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes have always shared an unbreakable bond, even through their many trials, heartbreaks, and reconciliations. Their complicated past is woven deeply into the fabric of their story, a legacy of love, loss, and fierce devotion to their children. But now, Ridge faces one of his most challenging moments as Taylor reveals a troubling diagnosis, sparking the latest round of emotional turmoil. Taylor, the renowned psychiatrist who has always been the pillar of strength for her children and loved ones, is suddenly thrown into a vulnerable state. In recent episodes, she confides in Ridge about a health scare that has left her shaken. After visiting a doctor for what she thought was a routine checkup, Taylor received unexpected and potentially devastating news. Though the details of her diagnosis are not fully disclosed at first, the gravity of her revelation is clear. Taylor's life may be in jeopardy. Ridge, known for his stoic exterior but deep love for Taylor, reacts as one might expect. He's both shocked and immediately protective, his mind racing with thoughts of how to support her. The man who has built a fashion empire alongside his father, Eric, and juggled complicated relationships with Brooke, Logan, and Taylor, now finds himself in a position where control slips through his fingers. He knows he must be strong for Taylor, but his heart is overwhelmed with fear of what lies ahead. Despite her years of offering wisdom to others, Taylor finds herself paralyzed with uncertainty. As a psychiatrist, she's used to helping others through their darkest moments, guiding them through personal struggles and mental health battles. But now she is the one facing an existential crisis, and it's Ridge who must help her navigate the storm. Though she tries to keep a calm demeanor, the audience can see Taylor grappling with her mortality and what this diagnosis could mean for her future and that of her children. As Ridge processes the news, his first instinct is to ask, "Are you sure?" It's a question full of desperation, hope, and disbelief. Taylor, however, has accepted the doctor's words with the weight of a professional who knows the seriousness of a medical diagnosis. But Ridge isn't ready to accept this fate for her. He immediately insists that Taylor seek a second opinion. Taylor, ever the rational thinker, is initially resistant. "Ridge, I trust my doctor. They're one of the best in their field," she asserts, trying to maintain her composure. But Ridge isn't convinced. He can't accept that the woman he shared so much history with could be facing something so dire without exploring every possible option. His eyes search hers for any flicker of agreement, but Taylor remains conflicted. What if there's a mistake? Doctors aren't perfect. You know that, Ridge argues passionately. You've always told me not to settle for the first answer, to dig deeper. Why stop now? We need to know everything. Taylor looks at him, a blend of exhaustion and affection washing over her face. She knows Ridge's heart is in the right place, but she also knows the toll this has already taken on her mentally and emotionally. The idea of going through more tests, consultations, and waiting for new results feels overwhelming. She's tired of the unknown, tired of being the strong one, and tired of the fear that has gripped her since the diagnosis. "I don't want to go through this over and over again," Taylor confesses, her voice trembling. "What if it's the same news, Ridge? What if it doesn't change anything?" Ridge steps closer, taking her hands in his. "And what if it does? What if there's hope that the first diagnosis was wrong, or that there's another treatment? I can't stand by and do nothing, Taylor. I won't lose you without fighting for every chance we have." Taylor's eyes well up with tears, the weight of Ridge's words cutting through her defenses. She knows he's right. There's a part of her that wants to fight, that wants to believe there could be another path. But the fear of false hope, of being let down, holds her back. The camera zooms in on their faces, both filled with emotion. As Ridge continues, "We've been through too much, Taylor. We survived things that should have torn us apart forever, but we always come back. We faced everything the world has thrown at us, and we've come out stronger. Don't let this be the thing that defeats us." Taylor, visibly shaken, looks away for a moment, collecting her thoughts. Her mind flashes to her children, Steffi and Thomas, and the rest of the Forrester clan. She knows that if she doesn't explore every option, she might regret it, not just for herself, but for them. As a mother, she has always put her family first, and this is no different. "I don't know if I can do this, Ridge," she finally whispers, her voice cracking under the strain. "I'm scared." Ridge wraps her in his arms, holding her tightly. "You don't have to do it alone. I'm right here with you, and I'll be by your side every step of the way. But we have to try. You owe it to yourself, to the kids, to all of us, to fight this." The tenderness of Ridge's embrace seems to melt some of the resistance in Taylor. The camera lingers on the couple as the audience feels the weight of their shared history, their enduring connection, and the fierce love that has always pulled them together in times of crisis. Finally, Taylor pulls back slightly, wiping a tear from her cheek. "Okay," she says softly. "I'll get a second opinion." Ridge breathes a sigh of relief, pulling her close once again. The battle is far from over, but for now they've taken the first step toward fighting back against the darkness. With Ridge's unwavering support and Taylor's quiet strength, the audience is left with a sense of hope that, no matter what the future holds, this couple will face it together. As the episode fades to black, viewers are left wondering, will the second opinion bring the hope Ridge is clinging to, or will it confirm Taylor's worst fears? The drama continues, as always, with the bold and the beautiful.